So, they're making another Ghostbusters film. Remake. Reboot. Whatever. And obviously, it comes with a trailer. Let's pick it apart, shall we? What is it with these reboots and piano jingles? Wait, 30 years ago, 4 scientists saved New York this summer? Oh, like that. Strange pause mid-sentence there. Should have used punctuation. Here, let me fix that for you.
It's a class 4 operation. It's okay, she seems peaceful. My name is Erin Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics at...
That's just mean to particle physics doctors.
That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
That's it?
We've dedicated our whole lives to studying the paranormal. Now there's sightings all over the city.
They break up their text, they break up their music.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal activity. And we might be the only ones who can stop it.
Holtzman, come on!
The hat is too much, right? Is it the wig or the hat?
So this is what goes for humor nowadays.
There's a bigger picture at hand here. These ghosts can possess the human form.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar!
And that is from a different spirit-possessed film.
Get out of my friend, ghost!
Ow, that's gonna leave a mark!
The power of pain compels you!
Ow!
They break up their humor. I feel a little bit conflicted about this trailer. I mean, there are some excellent looking bits. And then there's some cringeworthy looking bits.
Is it the wig or the hat?
And then there's the ethnic stereotyping.
But I know New York. It's a Cadillac!
But let's start off positively first. As far as rebooting franchises go, opening up a fresh jar of actors is always a good idea. I especially applaud the choice for an all-female cast.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, did you want to?
Sorry, I'll let you.
Next time.
This way, this current film is less likely to be compared with a classic with Bill Murray.
Tell him about the Twinkie. What about the Twinkie?
Plus, these actresses are well established in the comedy genre. Think of the critically acclaimed Bridesmaids. Then, why is it that so many people seem to dislike the trailer? Just have a look at the thumbs down rate. As well as all of these unkind YouTube comments.
Someone please have a heart and euthanize this movie. This is worse than Ebola.
Now, rather than joining the juvenile argument on racism or sexism,
Very hard to wash off.
I'd like to focus on the trailer itself. Ready? Time to bust some Ghostbusters. Trailer. Point number 1. Humor. Talk about juvenile. Alright, so this may be a bit arbitrary because everyone has a different sense of humor, but this film seems to rely a lot more on visual gags and slapstick. Let's look at this excerpt.
Holtzman, come on!
The hat is too much, right? Is it the wig or the hat?
Well, of course it's the wig, you twat! That is not how a nuclear engineer would behave. Apart from stereotyping the dumb blonde, they literally use slapstick. None of the mastery of the art is present here, such as made famous by Rowan Atkinson or Charlie Chaplin. Well-timed and executed jokes are in very low supply. For example, Compare this slime scene to its original counterpart.
That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
Batman, what happened? Are you okay? He slimed me.
That's great! Actual physical contact! Can you move?
Ray, come in, please.
I feel so funky.
Spengler, I'm with Venkman. You got slimed!
That's great, Ray. Save some for me.
Rather than showing scientific curiosity, they worry about laundry duty. In the original, the joke lies in the fact that something disgusting happened, and the men are actually excited about it. It's a reversal of expectations. Humor in the original was conveyed through wit and sarcasm. Take a look at this lift scene.
You know, it's just occurred to me we really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I. Well, no sense worrying about it now.
Why worry? Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back.
Or the scene from the police bureau.
Hold it! Now we're actually going to go before a federal judge and say that some moldy Babylonian god is going to drop in on Central Park West and start tearing up the city.
Sumerian, not Babylonian.
Yeah, big difference.
The humor is quick, sarcastic, and witty. Not whatever this is.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar!
Point number 2! Film as a medium. You see, films are visual. All the information is conveyed through what the audience can see, rather than it being told. Unfortunately, this trailer is constantly telling us what's going to happen next. Like the following.
Aaron Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics.
Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer. Aaron, no one's better at quantum physics than you.
You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York.
They downright tell each other what their function is. Now see how this is built up in character moments in the original.
I trust you're moving us to better quarters on campus.
No, you are being moved off campus. The Board of Regents has decided to terminate your grant. You are to vacate these premises immediately.
This is preposterous.
In the original, all the information is conveyed through the visuals. They are at a university doing research, doing so poorly that they have to leave and move. Another worrying bit is exposition. What we see in the trailer is a whole parade of ghosts in the city and a woman being possessed. Enter the narration.
We have dedicated our whole lives to studying the paranormal. Now there's sightings all over the city.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal activity.
These ghosts can possess the human form.
There are no surprises left. The trailer has told me everything there's to know about this flimsy plot. The audience is not that dumb. I'm not that dumb. I see a carnival of ghosts. I get it. Probably not good. Point number 3. Language. So there's poorly executed slapstick. So there's too much exposition. But can the language of the trailer redeem it? No. It can't. The very first words that you see are wrong. Ghostbusters is from 1984, making it 32 years ago. And I already spoke about that strange pause mid-sentence earlier. And that's it. Got nothing more. There is no proper language used to be taught of here. It's either exposition or visual gags that falsely represent stereotypical Afro-American working class.
It's a Cadillac!
The black guy in the original was not a caricature, though he did kind of come out of nowhere.
This is Winston Zedmore. He's here about the job.
Beautiful, you're hired. Ray Stantz, Pete Venkman. Congratulations.
All in all, the trailer is boring, generic, racist and sexist. There's only one thing I like, actually. Ghost Punch! I can watch this on repeat, really. Sweet. And actually original. Will the film be terrible? I wouldn't really go that far, but I think on a narrative level it will be very unintelligent and ultimately disappointing. For now, I say thank you, and remember, mind your language.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Tried to think of the most harmless thing. Something I loved from my childhood.
Something that could never, ever possibly destroy us. Mr. Stay Puft. What have you got left?
Sorry, Beckman. I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Oh, no.